part of what I talked to him about a few weeks ago was what he's doing to keep himself ready. He said he stands on the sideline and he watches Kirk and he pretends as if he's the one calling the play and running the play and what decisions would he make. And I don't know how easy that is. You got to be really disciplined. When you're not playing, you got to be disciplined to be 100% involved. And if you're feeling salty about it and, man, I could have been drafted by a team where I'm playing, and look, Jaden Daniels is playing and he's doing well, and Bo Nix is playing and he's doing well, and Caleb Williams is playing, and yeah, it's not going so well, but at least he's playing and he's got some moments, he's got some highlights on Sports Center and whatnot. You just wonder, is he really
how checked in was he? How on all details was he in week 9 when it was like, damn, I haven't had a rep that's meaningful on our offense since training camp. And I mean, Kirk Cousins during that time was playing pretty good. So he's going, there's no chance I'm going to be playing here anytime soon. You're right. And you're a young rookie where it's easier to stay focused and detailed when you've been in the league and you just, hey, but he's like, wait, I was the star. I was the man. I almost won the Heisman and the national championship. And damn, this is, right? So you're right. Where's he at? Psychologically, mentally, all of that. And I'm sure he has been paying attention and doing all of that stuff still. But to the point to where, maybe it needs to be to what your point is, and really on all those details and really pretending you're playing the position play after play. Oh, Mike's 54. Okay, I see cover 2. Oh, they're about to switch to cover 3 here. Oh, no, they went back to cover 2. All right, he should go here, here, and here. That's what you have to do when you're on the sideline. You have to play the position and literally try to go through it quickly. You're not under the gun or under the center there doing it. And I'm sure he has to a degree, but he is young. He's a rookie, and I'm sure up until the last few weeks, he did not expect to be playing or in this situation at all.
And this is why I went there, because, I hear different things.
Yeah.
And I think it's possible that by the time the Falcons got to 6-3 and Kirk had the 4-touchdown game against the Dallas Cowboys and toasted the league, right? Here they go. They've swept the Buccaneers. We're leaving the other teams in the division in the dust. By then, it would be reasonable for Michael Penix Jr. to have concluded, I ain't playing this year. I'm just not. Now, could he get injured any play? Yeah, we'll worry about that when it happens. But things are going well for Cousins. I ain't playing this year. And hell, it's going so well, I may not play next year either. So it's a combination of feeling deflated and defeated now and thinking, I ain't going to get a shot in 2020. Either.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to sit for at least 2 years behind this guy.
Right.
So I say that because I heard some things suggesting that by the time they went to Denver and got the crap kicked out of them, 38-6, I believe the score was, just the walls caved in. They lost to the Saints on kind of a fluky, weird thing, a game they should have won, missed field goals and whatnot. The Rizinators impact.
Right.
Darren Rizzi in his first game as interim coach. But something about, going in that Broncos game, there was a sense that maybe he just knew it ain't happening this year. So since then, and this gets into the whole strategic thought, strategic planning, what are you doing to best position yourself on all fronts? Have they been making a concerted effort to make sure he knows? Like, who has Raheem sent to talk to Penix and say, Michael, listen, you gotta get ready. We gotta start getting you ready, because we don't know which way this is going to go with Kirk. He's had 2 bad games. We're going into bye week. You got to be ready, because you never know when we're going to come to you. And we're not just, this isn't just blowing smoke.
Yeah.
We don't know how this is going to play out. And the danger in doing that is you start making communications like that within the organization. If you can't trust your people to keep their mouths shut, then it gets out. And if they were doing it, it didn't get out, which means either they're very good at keeping everyone's mouth shut or they just weren't doing it. They haven't been getting him ready behind the scenes. That's what's going to be interesting, and we'll see the next time Raheem Morris talks to reporters, if he's even asked the question and whether he'll tell the truth. Those are two different things. But the idea, what have you really been doing behind the scenes to get this guy ready? And again, it's just I'm answering my own question.
Yeah, no,
He'll say whatever he asked. He's not going to say, well, he kind of knew he wasn't going to play this year. And no, once we thought we might bench Kirk, we didn't want to say anything to him because we didn't want to get word out and have it get back to Kirk, they were thinking about benching him. So there's a good chance, Chris, he was caught as surprised by this as everyone else. Kirk was more surprised than everyone else that they drafted Penix, and it could be Penix as surprised or more surprised than everyone else that Kirk got benched. And now it's get to work to get this kid ready to go to face the Giants this week in an NFL debut that as of Monday, no one really expected, because the official word before Monday was we're not benching Kirk Cousins.
Right. Exactly right. Now, I'll say this, pasta and meatballs, gut feeling, whatever. I mean, first off, I really like Raheem Morris, right? I got a history with him. He was in Tampa with me at the start of my career. I think he's a really awesome football mind. He's got a lot of the Mike Tomlin ability to communicate and energize a franchise and do all that. He got a bad shake in Tampa. He certainly did. I wanted to work out here, right? Pasta and meatballs here, though, just a little bit. And what I saw the other night, here's one thing I feel like that he might have known there's a chance. And because we watch Atlanta every week, and both of us like Kirk Cousins, so we're always kind of keeping our eye on them. And of course, they're a team that's in the playoff race. But I will say, Monday night watching the game, I went, Michael Penix helmet on seems very, very into the game. Now, I'd have to go back and watch other film and other games to go back, but I don't remember seeing him helmet on, like really intent the way he was. I will say that, honest to God, that went through my head the other night to go, he seems that. And then you couple that with, like you said to start the show, a $50 million a year quarterback. We're playing the Raiders, and it kind of felt like they were afraid to let him throw the football. I mean, those two things right there were certainly like, wow. As I was watching the game, and the Minnesota game was over, so you could start to really focus on that one. You started to go, wow. Like, as I was watching, I was going, they're concerned about Cousins. They're kind of like, they don't want him to throw the ball too much. They don't know what he's going to do, or if he's going to turn it over, or what's going to happen. They were managing him the other night. And then between that and a few clips of Michael Penix just looking ready, just as we're talking about it now, I do wonder whether he had an inkling like, hey, get ready here. Where if he struggles and throws 3 interceptions in this game in the first half, you might go in this time. And I had a feel or a sense that it felt like that the other night. But again, I don't know that.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.